On April 20th, 2010, an oil refinery off the coast of Louisiana sprung a leak and exploded, emptying millions upon millions of gallons of crude oil into the Gulf Coast.
115 people escaped into lifeboats, while 11 people died in the explosion on the platform. Over the next several years, it has been estimated that 1 million jobs will be lost.
BP offshore drilling immediately stopped and did not continue for the next 6 months after the explosion. The White House says the BP oil spill was probably one of the worst environmental disasters the U.S. has ever faced.
Governor Bobby Jindal of Louisiana said that more than 100 miles of the same 400-mile coast had been polluted. 4.9 million total barrels of crude oil leaked into the Gulf.
The initial leak estimate was put at 1,000 barrels per day, but the actual leak estimate was 53,000 barrels per day. The oil spread 3,850 miles when it was all over.
35% of the oil evaporated into the air, while 50 to 60% remained. The spill cost the fishing industry anywhere from $115 to $172 million in lost fish.
98% of Louisiana's fishing intake revenue was lost in just 2010. Anywhere from 2,600 to 3,900 jobs have been lost, which in total earnings would have amounted to $68 to $103 million.
The spill has cost the Gulf states over $20 billion. Only 3% has been estimated to have the ability to be scraped off.
23.5% of the U.S. offshore drilling was compromised in the deep well, in the oil spill, excuse me. Now, we don't have the proper tools to give you a good representation of the environmental disaster that occurred, but we have found a video that does a pretty good representation of that. Thank you.
You're welcome.